Okay. How does the audio sound? Good? Give me a 1. Thank you very much, Wildflower Bliss. I hope you're doing good. And the audio seems to sound good. I can hear it in my own ear. Let's see. Can you guys hear this? Hello. Hello. Can you hear my regular voice or like auto tune? I love the auto tune. Oh, good. Yay. When it works. Nice. Tiggs, how you doing? I like the auto tune when we get a raid. So I'll try to remember, you know. Okay, let's see if we can start this. I have some show notes. I don't need to listen to myself on and not echoey. It sounds good. Okay, I have a bunch of show notes in there that tell you a little bit about me. If you get into the show notes, sometimes there are coupons. Sometimes there's coupons. I don't know. Let's see if there is one in there. Sometimes a coupon doesn't work. Okay, here we go. Welcome everybody. Okay, let's get started. So like I said, I'm gonna flash sell my items. So I wish it was a little bit easier, but the first thing I'm gonna flash is I have these de-archivist Insomniac stickers. They allow you to watch a replay. Actually, any item that you purchase in my shows, you can actually rewatch for up to 90 days. So we're gonna go ahead and run some flash sales. If you're watching from YouTube, hello. It's quiet tonight. It's relaxing on whatnot. I went in, I was hanging out at one of my friend's shows. Analytics. Let's check the analytics. I always do this, don't I? Okay, please hold for a sec. Okay, we're good now. Hey, what's up, Simply Smarter? How you doing? I just opened YouTube. I just see you over there. Hope you're doing good. We're just getting started. Okay, so I'll start flashing some of these. If you guys didn't know, I go by D_Archivist, D_Archivist. Andy, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? I found the stickers, Andy. They were in my baseball cards. I'm going to show them later. Yeah, I forget who was asking, but the stickers are so good. Spot coated, right? Raised. I do want to get some stickers. I just need a design, and I don't want to do an AI design. So I'm trying to get my daughter to make it for me. She's a little bit busy with school, but I'm going to pay her. I don't know. I drew a few. So maybe I'll have her do it. Yeah. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? Okay, here we go. Run some flash sales. So we're going to BS, run flash sales, hang out. I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee. Thank you for the hearts. That's kind of tonight. Tonight's pretty chill, but we could talk too, you know. I know. Although, hey, I have to tell you, I have to do like a slight brag. My daughter signed up to sell. She's not ready for going live on Whatnot, but she's selling on another platform, and she sold her first item. She's like pretty excited about it. So now, yeah, so she's going to do clothes, concert wear. So she sold it's funny. I bought a hoodie from Brooke, a 21 Pilots one. It's a really good one. It was hard to find one. And I think last year, and I think I paid like $20 probably. $25 with no, maybe plus shipping. And so my daughter wore it a few times, but it had the tag and everything on it. And anyways, so she said, Mom, are you okay if I sell that hoodie? I'm like, of course. I mean, if it's your clothes. And she says, okay, well, I have someone in my group for the band and they want to buy it. I said, okay, how are you going to do that? And then we went through it all. So she signed up, she uploaded it. They bought it like the same day and she sold for $65. I was like, hey, do it. So now she's like, oh, I think I'm going to list like 10 more things tomorrow. But the shipping on that platform is a little bit weird because I think they're trying to make the shipping so simplified that it becomes so confusing for people. And so I told her she could put it on, she could make an account and do it on Whatnot. So she's thinking about going live here, but if she does, she's going to do handmade. She's an artist, so she would do like art cards and stuff like that. So she's going to try to build up that and go to college, so full time. Yeah, so pretty exciting. So you know how it is when you sell the first item, you get that bug, you get the bite, you get the taste of, selling something and making money. And then when I told her the reality of like, okay, well now you have to save for taxes. There's no breaks there, right? What am I doing? I'm looking at you, kid. Yeah, that's cool. That is pretty cool. Here, let's move over here a little bit so we're in the center. Oh, my sign is covered, huh? Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. You know how it is. If you don't list a whole bunch of stuff, then it doesn't actually like sell. So I'm excited for her. I think she'll enjoy it. All right, let's run some of these flash sales. She even like packed it, wrapped it, packed it. Because she's like, how do you weigh? Like, do you just weigh the item or do you weigh it with the box? She goes, I think you weigh it with the box, right? And I'm like, yeah. So then I said, just pack it up really good. Or poly mailer because it's a hoodie. But I said, double the poly mailer just in case. So she did all that. And then the weight was right. But the other platform is weird. They make you pick like a small, medium, or large box. But it doesn't say like the weight or anything. So I suggested to her, and when I looked at it, I thought, oh, they've dumbed the shipping, so it makes it kind of harder. Hello, Carol. Yeah, adrenaline buzz, go for it, exactly. And my whole thing to her was, you could do whatever. Just be a good seller, make sure you disclose condition, because everybody thinks their item is new and amazing, and it's not new, it's preload. Oh, on your dad. Well, I'm thinking about you, friend. Yeah. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. I hope everything goes all right. That's right. Yeehaw, Andy. So we're just doing some flash sales in the bin tonight. I'm pretty much going to try to flash sell everything, most about 25%. Some might have a higher, some might have a lower. You miss popping in every night? Well, I appreciate you. It's hard, you got to put family first. But I'm on every night, 11:23 p.m., except Tuesday nights. Tuesday nights, I don't do a show because I have coffee talk. In the morning on Tuesdays when I talk about Whatnot, so I just don't come out at night. But I always say, like, this is day number 811. Sometimes I do 2 shows in a day, but I haven't done that since about 300 or 400 days. I have a bunch of greeting cards I'm going to run right now. Here's like a cool hand carve. This is a vintage Buddha. It's under 3 inches. So I'm going to run that as a flash show. I do have trading cards, sports cards, stickers. We'll just run all of them. We'll just run them all. I'm glad I sold clothing. Like, I think a lot of people, when they start sell clothing, I didn't get into that. I sold some women's business suits for maybe like about 2 years. And that was great. But then I had a couple of international orders were a little challenging. So I sold all of that inventory, and then I didn't buy any more clothing inventory again because I wanted to try something different. And I started actually making kids' bedroom decor. Well, actually, before that, I take it back. Oh no, did I do that first? I kind of did them together, but I made like wall hangings with like their names, and I did that for like 5 years, I think. But before I had my daughter, and then for a little bit after, and it was pretty lucrative actually. I made lamps and different things and it matched like all the popular nursery bedding, and I had about 10 designs. that I just kind of copied, growth charts, all that stuff. And then somebody copied me actually, and unfortunately people are just like that. And so I started switching to something else, and that person just kept copying and copying me. And I finally just said, enough of this. Tried to fight with copyright and stuff. And I just give up. So I did something else. I sold computers and electronics. I'm by like 8 colleges, so a lot of the students are international, and they would come in and they'd have a computer. They don't want it. It's so crazy. So I would buy it for cheap, or buy any of the components from the art students over there, drawing Wacom tablets and everything like that. And I would just resell them. So I started doing that a lot. Or they spilled coffee on their brand new MacBook. Yeah, they just have so much stuff going on. Well, I'm thinking about you, my friend, Roberta. It's very hard, but he'll have some good care, because it's hard to take care of him. Yeah. Movie poster, what's going on? How you doing? All right, let's run some Hello Kitty cards. I'm going to try to look at this. I'm going to flash salt my bin, my whole bin. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard. One person, it's too much, because as much as you want to and you just can't. It's hard. Like, I had a friend and her husband got ill, and she was taking care of him for like 5 years, because he could still walk and do all that stuff. But as soon as he wasn't able to walk and she had to lift him, it was impossible for her to do it herself. She would end up getting hurt. So she put him in skilled nursing. And she had a good facility. She was really lucky, because most of them aren't so great, because they've got one nurse for every 10 patients. But sometimes we don't want to let that happen, but we have to. Yep, and he'll be all right. Let's see, we've got what is this card? I've got some vintage decor in here as well. And carnival glass. This is a purple imperial diamond lace. It's like a fruit dessert bowl. It's small. So I'm going to run it as a flash sale if you're looking and you like vintage. It's a little bit harder to find one, so I put on 30% off. It does inside the dish. It actually has a little bit of damage, but I just need to disclose that. And I always disclose it in my, what's up, Brown Eyes? How you doing? I see you. So tonight, like I said, we're going to do some flash sales, and I'm going to run them over here. I know I'm actually selling. So I do like to run the flash sales. I have 805 items. I did remove a bunch of items out of my bin, because I'm actually getting ready now this next week, and I'm going to go ahead and run a watch show. I put everything in, so now I just have to assign it to the actual show. So next week we'll do that. And then I'm going to do another mini show. I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to do the minis. I have it all set up here, but I think I'm going to, this is too hard to do it in the little dollhouse thing. So I think I'm going to try for, I don't know, because I want people to pick the minis. I don't know. We'll see. I have my printer tray, but it's huge. I have it right here, but I think I'm going to probably try the other way and see. Okay, let me see what we have here. Oh, wow. There's a lot of flash sales going. All right, let's peek. So that's kind of what the plan is. Oh, my gosh. If you guys didn't know, I have Squishmallows, so let's check some of those. Some of them are new, old stock. Hello, Treasure Goblin. How are you doing? Here's one here. This is Holly the Owl. So I'm going to run those. They'll run for the entirety of my show. So if it's something you want, check the Buy It Now. There's a ton of items in there. I'm doing really good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm probably going to just stay on for a short while because I have to go to a funeral tomorrow. And I'm debating on going. As much as I want to be there, I have to take my daughter back to her college. So I don't know if I'm going to have time because it's an hour drive there and back. I feel bad not going, but also just the priority is my kids. Yeah, doing good. Thank you, thank you. So I don't know, but I want to be there, and it's a different kind of funeral. It's just graveside only, and so I don't know. I wish it was like earlier in the morning, but it's like 11 o'clock, and I have to go to the school at 9. I don't know if I'm gonna have time now, unless I take my daughter with me, but she would go. She said she would go with me. It's gonna be hot. I don't know. The good part is I'll see the kids. Well, they're all grown up, but I'll see the kids and I'll see some of my friends I haven't seen in a long time. What's hot tonight? Okay, I'm just flash selling a whole bunch of them. So if you search plush or squishmallows, a ton of them are going to be in the bin. Irving the Rhino. I guess I should call him out when I run him, huh? My bad. Yeah, thank you. Today was so hot, you guys. It was like over 100. I think it was 101 here. It's warm now. It's about 76. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? I need like a nice cool breeze. It doesn't help when you have menopause. Hot flashes. Yeah. Let's see. Wait, is this the same? Oh, Rocky the Raccoon is the one. They look so similar on the faces. So Rocky the Raccoon, and now we're going to run Stanley the Panda. Both were 8 inches. These are a little bit, not super old. And then I have micro blind boxes that are Squishmallows. These would be a ship only. So I'm going to run those. That's all the Squishmallows. Wow. I have Squishmallow cards too, so I'll run a little flash sale on them. They're cute. You get 3 of them. Let's see what other plush I have in there. It's quiet tonight. It's so nice. Okay, I have to think. This is, this is, wait a minute. Here's a goosh. A goosh. I can't even speak. Here's a goose. It's soft, plush. It's got really long legs. New without tags. It's cute. Here we go. We'll run it. And then here's another blind. This is Dream Puffs. These are really, really cute. I've opened them up on my live before. So again, I'm running flash sales. These will be shipped. Any of the mystery items that I run, mystery boxes, which are like blind bags, it already states what it is. You just don't know which character you get. Those are going to be for ship only. And then I actually have some that are already open. So it's like a guaranteed, so you know what you're getting. So I'm going to put that. Picker Adam, hello, Blasian Bunny, how you doing? And we're just continuously running flash sales in the Buy It Now. What's up? What's up, Bunny? You just get off work from the factory? Hey, Bunny, did you see the clip that Abandoned Treasures put on TikTok? They bought a storage unit, and there was some rubber freaky ass feet that they got. Picker Adam! What's up, you guys? All the friends dropping hearts for all the friends. I see you. On day 11, you better walk. I know some people said they don't hear it. Some people hear it. How about now? You have headphones in? That's why. Hello? Can you hear that? Is it better? It got worse? That was auto-tune. Voice odd. Is it really? I hear it. It's fine. I have headphones on. Hello? That sounds echo, 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 location. It sounds like I'm in the bathroom. I am on the toilet. Hold on. How about now? TD instead of T-Pain. Is that better? Is that better? You can't hear me. No? Good? Good? Interesting. How about auto-tune now? Hello? Hello? Auto-tune? Figure Adam in the bathroom? No? Yo, sing about feet. Nasty. Nasty. But you can hear the auto tune. All right, let me find a rap. Could you hear that? That's funny. You did? Oh, that's the best. I mean, let's be real. That's called multitasking. I was trying to find some kind of like, oh, what's this? Oof. That's terrible. That was like some ASMR voice. I wish I could get rid of that. Where is it? Oh, wait, I can. Oh, I did. I deleted it. Running will running. Oh, man. Here's a number one finger little plush. We're running plush right now. How's everybody's day? Oh, why do I hear myself? How about now? But not muted now. I don't want to listen to myself. When I turn that, oh, I see what it does. Very weird. Yeah, there's some weird settings in here, but not echoey. Yeah, I don't get it. You know what? There was a new update in OBS, and since I updated it, not this time before, it dropped like my captions. It has been acting weird and dropping stuff out. But it's not a user error. It's definitely something going on with OBS and whatnot because so many streamers are complaining about OBS right now. They're moving away from using OBS actually. There's a couple of YouTubers I watch and they've been complaining when they do an update and their PC. Yeah. They were complaining about it. At first I thought it was just me and I found out no, it wasn't. It was actually OBS. I mean, we've had OBS for years as freeware, and I hope it stays free. But I don't think it's going to in the next few years. Hopefully, it still does. There's a couple that do actually. There's a beta with oh, I don't remember the company. I met a guy on here, Billy, and a couple other Amazon streamers that would sell their stuff that they made videos from, but I haven't seen them on in a while, and they use that program. It is paid. I don't know if it works I'm sure it works on PC. Yeah. It's like Billy I could tell you right now what it is because I think I downloaded it to try it out. Ecamm Live. That's what it is. So it's ECAMM Live. And yeah, Ecamm. It's about I like it, but it's like learning a whole new thing. And they were able to use it on Whatnot. Um, it's like 16 to 32 bucks a month. But it's you know how OBS is one window? This is kinda cool because it's all different windows. You could I think you can make it one, but that way you don't have one blocking your whole thing. Um, yeah, their pro version's like 32 a month if you buy the annual package. Otherwise, it's like 20 and 40 a month, and I think it's worth it. They're in beta, I think, to use, um, like, use it on Whatnot. I haven't asked Bug if he's tried it, but I know with Whatnot, the future will be you're gonna be able to use other streaming. Um, as far as I know, there's a couple others, but I don't know how well they work with the app, you know? I'm not sure. I've heard from other people that they've used other ones. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Anonymous? I'm scared to ask. Streaming might be a big industry someday. I mean, look at all the AI crap. All the apps that are AI is so crazy to me right now. That's all I see is ads for that slop. There's one called Ghost something, and it can see everybody's sales. So if you're a seller on an app, it could pull and see all your info, which is bullshit. Yeah. It's gonna be the end of us. Yeah, it is. If we let it. Like, we don't need no stinking AI data centers in space. We don't. We got enough trash out there. All right, we're gonna run some flash sales. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't, people have to stand up and, protest it. Yeah, really do. A lot of people rely on it, and no creativity. And I know some people love it, but I like trees and I like low temps. And there's so much research being done on it that we don't even know yet. Yep, I know outside, ew, but I don't know. It's hard to care about so many things and, you know, then they get destroyed. I love outside. I like to hug trees, for real. I know. Have you seen any of these iRobot? Have you seen any of these videos where they show people going to the data centers and the noise that some of the data centers are making? I don't know how you could live by that. I mean, they don't have a choice because they kinda come in and do it, but it's so insane. For now it is. For now it is. Don't worry, they'll build a data center in rural, they have already. Some cities are stopping them. The people right now are, going to their councils and, speaking up. Even the flock cameras is crazy, and a lot of them are popping up, like, left and right. This I don't know what town it was recently, and in the town, the spray foam, like, you use to, like, seal up a window? A bunch of the residents went and took spray foam and sealed up all the flock cameras. Yeah, or pointed lasers at them and did, like, damage to them because they don't want them in their town, so they're revolting. Did they really figure out them? That's good. The data centers have no business being in. Yeah. Yeah, and the guy that invented it, or, like, I guess he's a young guy. Yeah. There's a few of them. There's somebody that comes in my show that actually I wanna say in Virginia or Wisconsin, somewhere over there, and they have a whole website where they're trying to fight data centers, and they won in their city, so they're trying to help other cities. I know there's a hearing coming up locally to mine, I'm definitely gonna go to that. Yeah, because 'cause they're trying to put a really big one over here. I think we have, like, 28 in California. I don't care. I mean, I if it was used for good, like finding missing kids, finding pedophiles, finding you're right? It's not. It's just spying on people. But, that's like a whole debate on its own. We are using the data center right now, I know. So we should quit right now. Yeah. There's like a commercial, I think it's like a parody, and it's a football player guy, Jason Kelsey, and I don't know who else is in the video, but basically he filled a jar up with urine, and they were telling him that they need to use the piss to basically, uh, fuel their, data centers, which I think is hysterical. If they could find a way, right, that it didn't hurt or steal all the water, it'd be great, but even then, your golden water exactly, or a little poo, but maybe one day, I don't know. It might be smoke and mirrors. I don't know. Wait, do I have this item? I feel like I don't. I feel like I do, but I forgot. Yeah. I saw somebody's profile on Whatnot. I've seen a few profiles, and they said on their profile, "No AI in my shop. No AI in my shop," and they're handmade artists. And then I saw a couple others that started putting that now. My daughter wanted to do the street fair, so it's for all handmade artists, people that make crochet, photos, actual original art, and the festival banned any AI. And they use this software, you have to, like, upload a picture of the thing, and it can determine I don't know how well it would work, determine if the artwork is if it's digital, it has to be uploaded to get approved, and if they find that it's AI, you'll get banned to ever be in the event, which I think is great, since it's like a handmade only. I think it's like a maker's market, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's the funny part. They probably use AI to see if it's AI, 'cause, I mean, all those are even one of the college professors said, "No AI is allowed, but they're gonna use AI to check if it's AI." Same with the school. It's funny. Like, what? What is that? I know. I know. Hopefully, it's for good. Okay, here's another flash item. Anyway, let's talk about something good. Advice for I don't know what that is on YouTube. Welcome in, friends. No, it's have you guys noticed it's quiet today on Whatnot? I went to a few shows. You like it for grammar? Mine is not the best. Yeah. Some people have, like, found, Andy, I believe it. They've used AI for, like, really good things like productivity or, like, figuring out their whatnot. I use DI, D intelligence or RI, real intelligence. Yeah. I did use it one day, probably, like, a couple weeks ago, because I was checking the whatnot shipping. Somebody gave me something that somebody sold them, and it was like one of those shipping cards. So I took the digital file and put in AI, and it was embedded that the item was written with AI, and the person said, "No, I wrote it." And it was all wrong shipping info and whatnot. This is the second time. Yeah, it was just all wrong. None of it was gonna cost them a ton of money. It's fast for customer service. Message is not always the best, but fast. Yeah, because they have all the prompts in it. If you write a certain reply, then they can filter it and respond faster. Yeah. Andy Intelligence is pretty okay. I use ChatGPT a lot for things like listings, but my rule is I am the source of truth. ChatGPT can invent details and I must prevent it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it says it on there. You know, it's a master search engine. It'll say like ChatGPT or whatever the the AI is makes mistakes. You know, blank AI makes mistakes. It makes always makes a lot of mistakes. But the shipping one, when I checked it, I was kind of blown away because one lady said, "No, I got it from ChatGPT." Or like when you go to Google and you search like, "How does whatnot shipping work?" Because people do this all the time. And then the first response is an AI answer, and it's not correct. Yeah. It's a search engine that dumps the data fast. Yep. It grabs from the internet all the other information and it compiles it. And some of the information that's out there, if it's not from the direct source, and even then, is gonna be wrong. Formatting. You're being honest, you talk it out. Yeah, it's funny. What did the other day when I did it for the shipping thing, I corrected it and it said, "You know what? I'm sorry, you're right. I was wrong." I coulda wish I coulda heard that, like, in a voice, but it did type that, and then I just laughed. "Oh, you're actually wrong. I can't believe it." Here's some Fenton glass I'm gonna run. That's a slipper. Yeah. I mean, you can't trust everything on the internet anyways, you never could, except Picker Adam, that's it. That's the only one. It's so crazy, even, like, ads people will send, they're like, "Oh, can you believe they have this?" Does anybody check? You know, because there's so much out there. It's almost overstimulating because there's so much stuff. Some, you know, like, obviously, there's so much terrible and there's so much good, like, you know? But you sometimes it will show you so much bad, and you just wanna scroll through it, you don't even wanna see it. But sometimes it's important to see that too, depending how bad it is, of course. Now we can't trust everything on the internet like we could. Yeah, mine don't admit being wrong. It just says, "I see why you could be confused." It's rage baiting you, Picker Adam. It's rage baiting you. Yeah, I do. I don't search for stuff like that, um, but it definitely listens. It definitely listens. Yeah. I've done my own, like, experiments with it, and I don't have a big use for it, I guess. I tell it, "I ain't confused, and a calculator has more intelligence." That's funny. Oh, here's some vintage glass bake I'm gonna run right here. Some of them have, a little bit of, like, nicks in them. I don't know what color, one of them, but I did write it in the description. So, they have the lids, they're actually really cool. So, I have 3 of them. Also, AI, how do I spell confused? That's so funny. Dear AI, shaped. Hi, please forgive Picker Adam. He's confused. Do the chili bowls come with chili? You know what, Picker Adam? I could eat some, and then, I'll leave the leftover dried up chili in them, and then you could see if it's any good. Yeah, chili bowls. So those are running. I have a vintage glass banana. It is such a cool one. Hey, don't I was gonna say don't forget me. You're so welcome. So I have some more glass vegetables and fruit I'm gonna run here too. Got some grapes. The grapes are actually really nice, and they're all in pretty good shape. This is we think a red tomato. It's probably like a persimmon or something. So I'm gonna run that one too. These are vintage, all that I'm running. And then here's a yellow pear. They look great in the kitchen. Just don't try to bite them. And I have an excuse me, Imperial Carnival slag glass owl right here, and I'm gonna run that one too. And I'm gonna run that one at 20% off. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. It's you gotta you know what? Get it from my twin, secondhand sarcasm, because she's hilarious. If you guys didn't know that, whenever she does get a raid, she's like, "You're welcome. If your life hasn't been," you know see, I don't know the spiel. I'm such a terrible twin. But she just like, "You're welcome." It's so great. So you can say you got it from her. Here's a really cool geisha figure from the 1950s. It is in a black wooden box with glass, and she's wearing a kimono. It is about 7 inches high and does have some like normal paint loss on it, but it's really a cool piece. So I'm gonna run that at a flash sale. You're so welcome. Shaped is listening to your behaviors. It is. Oh my gosh, I actually forgot to okay, there we go. I had to close out a window. Tina, what's going on? I know. Let's see. We're running flash sales tonight. We're gonna run all the flash sales in the bin. Tina's here. We can get started now. It's so weird. You guys want to hear about what I ate for lunch today? So I took my daughter to college to check it out and give a little tour so she would be familiar with it for next week. And it was great. There was nobody there. We weren't able to go to the orientation, but we went a little bit in the afternoon, or was it after a little bit? Anyway, we did that. Picked up like her ID and all that was perfect. Thank you. And it was like it was kind of sweet because the time went fast to get to college, but it was just her and I. It was really really nice. And I kind of cried a little bit, just thinking like, wow, that time goes quick. But I think she almost did too. It was really sweet. So we picked up like some merch. She wanted to get like a hoodie from her college, and she didn't have to buy any books. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy how fast. But because she's an art student, they don't even have an art supplies in the it's changed so much. They don't even have art supplies in the bookstore anymore. So we went to get like some of the books and stuff, but she's supposed to wait 'cause she's on an ad list for this 2 other classes. And the bookstore has like barely anything in it but books and hoodies, merch items, and everything else they tell you to go buy at like some art store. It's insane. Yeah, it's so different. And then so I'm looking at the books and I said to the guy, "Where's the English 101 or whatever, you know?" He says, "Oh, it's by author. Go scan that QR code and it'll tell you what books for your class." Like you scan your thing. So we did that. And yeah, but they were so nice there. They're really, really nice. I was shocked though, actually. It's so different now. And that's not my school. My school's a different one. But yeah, she was kind of nervous, but now I think she's pretty excited about it. And she'll be local, so that'll be good. And you go there for a couple years and then you can transfer. So that's her program she's in. Yeah, it does. It goes so fast. Oh, this damn item, I can never get rid of it. Yeah, but I really want her to experience like true college. Go away, go to a university, like, and live and experience all college culture, right? Yeah, local's cool, but you want your kids to do what's best for them and comfortable. Grass Lion, what's going on? But so she got out of the show because we've been just laying low this summer and kind of nice. Whatever makes her happy, you know. She has some online classes and then some on campus. So she goes a few days a week. But you know what's actually kind of cool? I was surprised. They give the students a free bus pass because it's not really far from here. But I said to her, "Well, you can start learning how to ride the bus." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." And if you don't use that bus pass, like, it expires, like, in a couple of weeks. I said, "You could take it every other week or something. Get used to that." 'Cause she's not driving just yet. Almost driving. She's not in a hurry for it, you know? I don't blame her. But I told her, "And the independence when you get your license, it's the best. It's the best." Okay, I'm gonna run, like, minis right now. Yeah, that's what I told her. I says, "You have no idea," you know? You have no idea. It's so great. I remember when I got my license, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I could go anywhere I want." Hello, Patty. I could go anywhere I want. That was the best. Yeah, and here the insurance is freaking outrageous. Yep. But you know what? We'll take care of it because she's gonna be in school. But when you gotta work and you gotta earn that kind of stuff, so you learn. 'Cause nobody's gonna hand stuff to you in life. You gotta work for it. Let's see. So we're flash selling right now, items from the Buy It Now, and that's pretty much what we're doing tonight. So if you're looking for a deal, check out the Buy It Now. I have over not 800 items in the Buy It Now right now. I'm just flash selling a ton of different items. Yeah, there's some corn, there's birthday cards, there's some minis, there's Hello Kitty, um, there's mini brands. I'm kind of running a little bit of all of that. Let's see. And we're just chilling. We're just kind of chilling. Trying to reserve my. How are YouTube? YouTube, how are you guys doing over there? I see a few of you just hanging out. You got your daughter driving the truck and ATV. Grammy Q, thank you for your purchase. You're new here? What are you selling? Nothing. Nothing to look at here. I'm just running all kinds of random items. Sold out. I'm done. Raid. Oh, here's one of these IKEA shelves. And everything I sell in my stream, it ships the same or next business day. Since it's now Friday, it will ship on well, it'll ship on Saturday. I have some Legos in the bin, some minifigs. So let's run some flash sales on those. Thank you, thank you. I think that was your first purchase, wasn't it? I hope you love it. Those little mini Hello Kitties squish-alongs are so cute. They're fun if you have, like, those printer shelves, and you can put them in there. I have a few other Hello Kitty minis. Right now, I have 162 minis I'm gonna flash. Some are mini brands, some are not. I think I dreamt about minis last night. I think I did. Let's see. I love it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You guys want me to yell, Chad? Let's go, Chad. 3, 2, 1, flash sale. Do that like 100 times. Let's go 3, 2, 1, another flash sale on a little film noir guy from series 25 of the Legos. Oh, here's a Hello Kitty Loungefly bag. It's new, and I'm gonna run a flash sale on it. Let me fix this. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna run it at I'm gonna run it 40% off. I got 3 seconds, you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna do a flash sale on this Hello Kitty purse. Every now and then I put like little mystery Hello Kitty items inside the bags. This one might have it. I didn't even look at the pictures. It's brand new with tags and it's a genuine product. Here's a Marvel Nano metal figs. I have a bunch of these metal figs. I'm just gonna run them. Oh, here's some mini brands. Okay, let's see what I have them on flash sale. I do 20% off on these usually. I'm gonna do a sleep. I need to teach my mouse. Figure out 'em. I need to teach my mouse how to click flash sale. That would be like a bot. That would be you'd get in trouble for that. Can you hear the clicking? All right, I want you guys to tell me something good. Tell me something good. They should have a flash sale button. You want a flash sale button? Is that what you're saying? Okay, hang on, I'll give you one. You think that'll make people, you mean to run all a flash sale, run all flash? I think it would be a huge mistake. You know why? Because people would have the wrong percentage set up, and then whatnot would get yelled at because people would be mad that they ran it for, um, the wrong price. It is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest, to go in and click each one. It used to be easier, but I'm checking them because for whatever reason, I turned them off when I had it set up where they were on was so much better. So much better. Like, I wanna pick the default. If I wanna pick the default at 20%, I wish I could just do that on all my stuff. But I have some that's like 50. Yeah, like run next flash. Technically, you can. On desktop, I turned all my flash sales on. I set the percentages like when I listed it, and then I should be able to just click it start flash sale. So some items are like that, like run as flash sale, but some of them are off. I don't know how they got turned off. I didn't turn them off. So I don't know if it's when whatnot like resets some stuff. But usually it just launches right away. Now I have to go click on each one and change my percent, which I didn't. But the default is 25%, which is a big flash sale, really, on some items. Something good. I just found a magazine from 2004 that has secrets of online power sales article in it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Instead of the run next arrow, maybe the bin should have a lightning bolt to press, like on desktop. Teach us, Dawn. Teach us. Picker Adam is ready. Let's go, Chad. I put my show in the community category, but I'm gonna change it. One button press faster. Yeah, because look, I have to do 3 steps. But if it's on, I'm trying to find something that it's on. No, I think I turned off some of them or some I didn't have flash sale on. So, on many brands, I don't think I put a flash sale. I'm trying to get past them. Like, let's see this one. They should just automatically have a flat yeah, they're not. I think these are turned off. Yeah, they are. Okay, let me just go in regular bin. Emma Strong, what's going on? Let's see this one. This is, Crazy Labels. Yeah, see how that starts fast? It's because I have them set up in the whatnot. Yeah, it's when it says start as auction and run as flash sale together. Yeah, the sneaky gnomes. They little bastards. Yeah, I like when it's on. The only problem is that when you're using a device and you try to do this run as a flash sale when it's turned on within the auction, it doesn't exactly do it. Shop 801 lane with the raid. What's going on? Thank you, thank you. Okay, you guys know what I'm gonna do right now. Please hold.
Hey, could you bookmark my show? They're on my profile. You just click that little save button in the corner of the thumbnail, and then you can come to my future shows and it will notify you.
Thank you for the raid, Brooke. You guys bookmark Brooke. Isn't that awesome? Her very own infomercial right here. Um, I don't know. I think I'm like the VP of marketing for Brooke. There you go. She yelled at you. Maybe you needed it. Maybe you needed it. Maybe the universe said, listen, shop 801 lane. Okay. Shop 801 lane needs to yell at some of us, motivate us, inspire us. Thank you for the raid, Brooke. I appreciate you. How much was that graphic? You can't put a price on it. You can't. How was your show? I was enjoying listening to it. It was good. She hit her tooth on the mic. No. No. Oh no. I hope you didn't hurt it. You loved it. Pick her at him. You just want a little D tonight, don't you? Cindy. Cindy, thank you for the tip. Tip. Just the tip. Thank you, Pick her at him. I appreciate you. Hello, everybody. You clipped it? Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Is it on your profile? Well, I hope she's okay. She didn't knock a tooth out, right? Okay, so hold on. I saw the red chat and it said 19 people in the raid are awake. Did you guys like that commercial? I've got more. 18 now. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. You guys make sure you're following shop 801 lane. Did you guys buy all the leggings? Did she sell out? That's the question. Yeah. Nothing else matters. Did you know? $2 leggings. You can gift them to your brother, your mother, your uncle, your aunt, your cousin. You could probably give them to your kid, just shorten them. You were told they were sold out? I mean, $2 a pair of leggings with 2 pockets? I forgot I was gonna actually order some. I messed up. I messed up. I meant to buy some, but I kinda like black. Also, if there's 2 pockets, I could have, like, double tacos, quick draw, or some tater tots, right? That's like $1 per leg. Exactly. Exactly. So what were you guys talking about? Did you get a shout out? Oh, she's gonna have a future dentist date? Another one? Nice. Maybe he'll fix her tooth. Wait, what mic was she using? Her big one? Or her where's your little one? Did you lose it? I keep forgetting to charge mine. I'm turning into Brooke. But I did. I plugged it in right now. These oh, the big one. These mics get actually hot. The Rode mic, it gets kinda warm. She needs to reach out to Curvy Sellers for a bulk buy of those sizes. She could put one of each color, like, in a bundle, and then you guys should just buy them and gift them. I miss gifting, just saying. You're curvy? Pick her at 'em. You could get a pair of those leggings, and then you could put necklaces and pull out the necklaces. Buy what's in my pocket. Yeah, you should do that. Did you guys who bought leggings? You could put anything in those pockets. I like the leggings. I don't like the material because I get hot now that I have the menopause. I don't know what are they like spandex mix? Uh, I love it. Yeah, gifts was so much fun. But oh, it is spandex mix. I just get too hot in that. I need cotton or forget it. Or like, um, yeah, I'm hot already right now. It's like 70 something. And I'm drinking coffee. And we're flash selling. We're flash selling the entire bin. Oh, Picker Adam wanted a flash sale button, so I do have one. Is that cool? Is that too much? Where in the oh, I am really we'll make it small so it's not too much. Put it like right here. We could put it right here. Hello, it's me. Wait, I gotta figure out where I'm at. Yo, Marco Angelo 11 anonymous stream. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Oh, I messed up. I'm so fired. I'm fired. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a really great show. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I read chat it. Ready? Can you hear me now? Thank you for the raid. Hello. Yes, I always read chat, so it lets me know because sometimes T-Pain, rayon blend clothes are a lifesaver, and bamboo clothing sheets for menopause. Oh, good to know, Sassy and Crafty. Thank you so much, Marco. Let everybody know when your next show is and what you're going to be selling. Brooke, you as well. Brooke's on every day, so to bookmark all her shows. Marco Angelo 111. You guys can check out. They're not a new seller. Oh, sports cards. Video games and sports cards. I love it. Am I following you? I am following you already. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. T-Pain. So you could hear it, Bigger Adam? Could you hear the chicken earlier? Okay, you guys like the flash sale there? Is that okay? Okay. So right before Picker Adam said he wanted a flash sale button to start all flash sales. I have that one. Oh, I have this. Cindy, how was your show? Cindy's like a pro in vintage right now. She is. Always. What is this? This is Pikachu, I think. Yeah. It was fun. You're becoming the vintage decor. Cindy, I love it. What do you call a ghost that likes explosives? Bamboo. Okay, that's giveaway. Oh, here's another one. Oh, it's so tiny. Come on. Oh, it's so little. This one, I think Thriftworks. I think Darren made that one. I think Darren made that. Squirrel. Raid. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Delete. Yeah, so we're just chilling, doing flash sales, shooting the breeze. I'm ready for bed, kind of. And I'm trying to debate about tomorrow. 6 minutes. Oh, now I could see that. I could see that thing I told you about, Brooke. Oh, Brooke, are you still here? Or did you get Taco Bell? Did you get Taco Bell or pizza? Good joke picker, Adam. Very good. I feel like sometimes the chat like freezes, but I forget it's 12:32 p.m. Pacific time. So for some of you, it's 2 and 3. Wait, 1, 2, and 3 a.m. And you're sleeping like a little baby in the chat. Picker Adam with a tip. Here's some D. Thank you for the tip. It was very nice. I appreciate you. Dad joke tax for sure. You pay a lot of dad joke taxes. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. I'm looking at my algorithm. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have that peer thing. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is tonight. So if you just came in, you're hold on. If you just came in and you're like sleeping, hanging out, swipe away the chat so you don't accidentally bid and buy something. Because if you do a swipe and sleep, all sales are final. No, but for real, thank you for being here. My name's Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. I'm on every day, but it won't last forever. even though Picker Adam's trying to get me to go to 2K or nothing else. But it won't last forever. So I'm running some flash sales. We're hanging out. We're keeping it positive and lighthearted. If you're getting sleepy, rest your finger on the bid button. 10K real quick. Shush. I could do 10K. I have the longest stream in history. It's almost 10,000 hours for one stream. I have proof. I have proof. Remember, I showed it. I told you guys. Yeah. 9,950 hours in one stream. I win. 2:32 a.m. You need to finish your grocery order and go to bed. Good night. Good night. I hate that. I leave stuff in my cart all the time and I wait for it. But I didn't buy anything on there unless I needed it. How the grocery thing we used to have a store locally and I would do order pickup and then the order pickup always got canceled because they would run out of stock or I'd forget to pick it up. I think I'm going to try Instacart because if I go to the store, I always spend more money because somebody's with me. But if I make a list and have it delivered, then I never like buy what I don't really need. Like today we went to this market. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. That's what yeah. So we went to this I think it's a Japanese market. I just don't know the name of it. But they have like the most amazing fish, sushi, and everything. This is what I did after I took my daughter to college. And we both wanted sushi, and it's like a pretty nice, they have a bunch of different arrangements you could pick. Yeah, cost effective. You get it delivered, and I don't like going. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Um, anyway, we went. So my daughter, she got this really nice little like rectangular box, pretty presentation, had like sushi, and then had like these rice, I don't know what they were, rice pockets, I guess, under the sushi. And hers was really good. And then I decided I'm going to get some bluefin tuna by itself. And I gotten it before and it looks so good. So I got that and I got like some unagi, which is eel. It's cooked and it's over like this purple kind of plum rice. I've never tried that rice. It was okay. We got home and I had eaten about 3 or 4. It's 10 pieces of the tuna, but it's kind of like they're big pieces, so you got to cut it. And so about halfway through it, I got one of the sushi pieces and I decided to smell it. It smelled so bad. I was like, I can't eat no more of this. Usually it smells fine, but I noticed I was like, mm. And usually like it's real cold and it's real like it's just like I don't know how to explain it. So I didn't eat any more of it and I was done. And then she made this like chicken for dinner with yakisoba noodles and I thought it'd be really good and it was just so greasy tasting. And it was like a pre-cooked kind of thing. And so I asked my daughter, "Did you like that?" And she's like, "It wasn't really that good, Mom." Hello, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, Esther? Um, yeah, it wasn't that good. So I have that like ugh, and now I'm drinking coffee at almost 1 a.m. But the coffee is strong. I'm gonna be awake. I just needed something. I didn't even drink coffee today. I wanted it, and then when we got to the college, they didn't have a coffee thing open at all. Yeah, that I can't do. I love sushi so much, but I'm gonna be tapped out for a little bit because I had it a couple times this week. I know some people don't like it. I liked cooked or I have a pretty good palate. I could try anything. Gas station seafood. No. Mm-mm. I have never trusted seafood in the Midwest at all. And I used to travel, like my job was traveling national sales manager for a beauty company. I traveled all the time. And I went one time to this seafood place in like Oklahoma with my cousins and they ate all the cooked stuff. I went and it just wasn't fresh. Hello. What's going on? How you doing, Barb? The coffee has kicked in. Just kidding. Did you from eating it? I mean, I love it. I just kind of have to, but today I was so bummed out because I love tuna. It's just amazing. It was too much. Do you? I love it. As long as it's fresh. Like, yeah. I kind of like, I don't know, I like eating halibut and yellowtail. It's like kind of my favorite. And maybe I'll just switch to that for a little while. I got tired of salmon all the time. It's so good. Your dad's favorite joke is there's the reason I live 2,000 miles from there. Yeah. My parents did not like sushi at all. Nope. My brother, my oldest brother, he had a son and he had never tried it. And I introduced it to him and he loves it. Yeah. Oh, wasabi. Homemade. Yeah, exactly. There's this I was mad because the market I wanted to go to, I don't think it's Japanese actually, it's just Asian market, so they have, like, everything, but they have the best produce. The Japanese market I wanna go to is, like, relatively close, but I keep forgetting to go there because it's not a convenient exit, like, on the freeway where I'm going. I have to, like, reroute a mile or so to go to it. So it's kinda like sometimes, but they have the best their seafood is so good. Yeah, sounds fishy. There's a place I just discovered. I'm not a big all-you-can-eat seafood buffet kind of person, but this sushi place is 35 bucks. It's so amazing. I finally did go to it. Don't tell anybody I went. I didn't tell my family yet because I wasn't introducing them until I knew it was gonna be good. Yeah, my husband doesn't eat it. He doesn't like it. He likes the cooked. But my kids, they're like me. They absolutely love it. But I went, and I went with one of my friends I met, and she loved it. She ate more than me. I just ate like 2, 3 plates. But they kinda limit you. That place limits you. It's kinda funny. But they don't wanna have any waste, which makes sense. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Yeah, not everybody like, my mom did not like it. She couldn't eat seafood, really. I remember a couple times we went to, like, buffet, and she would always get sick with seafood, so she stayed away from any of it. Some people just don't. They can't. I mix it up enough that I don't get tired of it. Your grandmother makes the best sushi. She's 95 years old, and she lives in Tokyo. I mean, sushi from Japan is real sushi, right? So you know how to make it. I love that. Here, the American way of sushi is not legit. It's trash. Unless you go to, like, an authentic Japanese place. Yeah. I've been to a couple different ones, and that's how I learned many years ago. I'm like, "Oh, that's what sushi is about." Uh-huh. Completely different. You did? Oh, yeah, it sounds like it. I could eat like, every day I could eat some kinda, like, poke bowl. That place that was the, like, all you can eat, they had their poke was really good. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know that. You can watch there's a guy, he travels the country, and he takes and compares, like, Americanized food where Americans really ruin it, and because of the ingredients that make it taste a certain way, and then he goes to the countries, and he eats the food to show you how like, what it is, and the whole experience is a whole other thing. It's really fascinating. I wish I remembered his name. My husband found him. We were just watching, I forget the channel. It's like a cable channel, but I think he has a Netflix or a Hulu show of his own, and it's amazing to watch. Things you thought you knew, you didn't even know. Or, like, certain way the beef's prepared, like, if you like burgers, it's we all love food, right? Centers around some people's lives. Not everybody loves food, but for the most part, it's a way to connect and break bread and get together, right? Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Oh, here's a cassette. Daryl Hall and John Oates before they broke up. Now I'm kind of hungry though because the food was not, it was mid today. But it's so late. I won't eat this late. It's almost 1 a.m. Hello, Jason. Jason, this is a at-home shopping network. You got that right, buddy. This is whatnot.com. You know that QR code up top? You can join. You can actually order from us here on Whatnot. Whatnot will give you $25 off on your very first purchase. Sometimes they've been known to give free shipping up to $25. Who in their what company gives 25 bucks free? But hello, Derbyshire, England, coming in loud and clear. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have a good one too. What a nice comment on YouTube, right? I just like to let them know that you can shop internationally on the internet, and you could come over here. You could come over here. So let's pin that comment. I'll put my code if you want to sign up, and I'll pin it on the top of the video. So that way, anybody that joins will be able to see the comment and the link. Because if you're on your phone watching, the QR code, kind of annoying. You can't really take a picture of it, right? I think you can tap on it. You're a foodie, and you can tell by looking at me. No judgment. I like food, but not because of looking at me. I'm a foodie. I like to try different. I like to cook different. I enjoy it. Heck yeah. Sue, what's up? I got the boxes out. I didn't open them yet. I got the vintage. I don't know how much of it's really vintage or not, but there are four or five of the boxes. How are you doing, my friend? Not bad, huh? Yeah, I just don't know what's in there. So I think what I'm going to do, it's kind of hot right now. So I'm going to, my plan, I got a couple of like good box lids, and I was going to open the boxes and just lay it out and see what's in there and just run it. Run it. But it's been hot last couple of days. So maybe I'll try to do it next week. It's not July and Christmas in July anymore, though. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're having a chat, drinking a little coffee, and I'm running flash sales on all the items in the bin. So far, I've ran flash sales on 300 and something. Isn't that nuts? I have this really cool Santa. Um, it's really hard to find, actually, the one I have. Like a pot. It's nuts to me, the vintage Christmas. So I'm just running whatever I have in the bin tonight. But I have this vintage Christmas Santa. I think I've sold all the Santas I had. Let me see. Santa with a big sack. This one has some paint loss, but let me see what the Santa baby. Yeah, I love that it's doing that. Oh, you know what, Esther? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Yes, have sweet dreams. And we'll see you on the Whatnot streets. Thank you. Bold, Beautiful Yours. You guys should check them out. They've got fragrances galore, and they're really, really nice couple that sells on Whatnot. So check them out. All right, let's run this little Santa. The Santa Dicky Doo. There's a Santa Dicky Doo. And then I don't know where the other. Sue, didn't you buy the Pixie? Yeah. Why is that still in my buy it now? Ornaments are crazy this year. Plus, vintage and on Whatnot has grown insane. No, I think you bought it. I think you actually bought this because it was laying on its back, right? It's still in my bin, and I'm pretty sure you bought it. Don't swipe on it. But didn't you buy this one? Didn't you buy that one? I feel like you did, but don't swipe on it because I gotta remove it. Yeah, I thought you bought that. Yeah, that's what I thought. And Santa pulling his beard with like the violin. This is so weird because that item sold. I don't know why it's deleted. So I'm double checking my inventory because I know you bought that. Yeah, see, delete. I don't know. See, that's a good example of sometimes. Oh, there you go. Bold, Beautiful Yours also does wholesale makeup bundles. Good night. You're very welcome. Yeah, that's weird that it was in there. Let me make sure it goes out. I've had a couple items like repopulate. Okay, I think it's gone now, but I want to make sure. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, instead of there it's gone. But for whatever reason, uh it duplicated itself. But I don't remove from show. I have to go in and delete it from my actual um yeah, why is this stuff in here? Because it's been deleted. Usually it's weird. Yeah, I have to go to my inventory and delete it, not just the shop, because otherwise it'll see it. Because I've sold almost all the Santas. The only I have a really big like pot, not a pot, but a like this Santa shouldn't be in here, and I've sold it. Yeah, sometimes I think my shop glitches, so I go through it every few weeks just to make sure. But I don't like turn it as deactivated. I actually delete it. But I have had a few items come back to life from being deactivated, which is pissing me off because you don't want it to double sale. Yeah, so that one's gone. But I do have another Santa that's a chimney planter. It's got paint loss on it, but this one's like I guess a harder one to find. I'll run a flash sale on it. It's a little bit spendy, but I'll run it 30% off. No pressure at all. And it's an awesome one. I don't know who makes it. I found like one with paint loss, like a lot of paint loss, and they had it at about the same price I have it. But I have it at 125. I have another one, but I'm keeping it. It's similar to that. And then if anybody's interested, I have some Navajo. So I'm gonna run a flash sale on a couple. See, I like when the flash sale just happens. And then here's like a couple of modern pieces. He's good, huh? Yeah. So I'll just leave that in the bin and see what happens. It's in pretty good shape. It does have like the normal paint loss because the hat and the body, it's not gloss. And I want to say like back then, because of that luster wear kind of look, a lot of that paint loss just came off because the finish was a real light shellac on it, you know. Yeah, he's pretty good. And then I have these Santa Claus mice. Oh, why does it say 4? Oh, 4 inches. Okay. I think they're WCL. And I'll run a flash sale on those guys. I know, maybe I'll just put everything in my shop. I'll run the flash Christmas, and I think that's it, Christmas. But in the vintage, I don't know. It's a mixture of all kinds of different things. I think that's it for Christmas. I have some jewelry. Oh, I have actually about 9 Christmas items. Yeah, I can't believe the ornaments. The ornaments are crazy. Is it star? I never find them. Um, the old vintage ornaments. I watched somebody sell one on Whatnot in the box, and they sold the box for like $400, and it wasn't even full. It had, what do they hold? 9. Some of the boxes are like 9 ornaments. Michelle, hello, hola. I think it had 6 of them in it, 7 of them. 400 shiny brights with a box though. The box was like in great condition. I couldn't believe it. And there wasn't, to me, anything special. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? There's a paint you can buy, test tour. Oh, yeah, the model paints, right? To touch up cold paint loss. I'm not gonna touch anything up, yeah. If you want it, get it, you know what I mean? I don't wanna mess it up. Yeah, 400. I've sold a couple of Shiny Brights, not in a while, because I don't really 1, I don't really like to ship them because of how they're packaged. You could mess them up. Wildflower Road. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, friends. Wildflower, I appreciate you bringing your friends over. My name is Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. I think you've been over here before. This is the Insomniac Club, and we're running some flash sales here. Feel free to promote yourself because you brought in a raid. So thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. And let everybody know, like I said, when your next show is. Yeah, test tour is the model paints, right? I won't touch it up either. I feel like leave it as is, unless you're going to be one of those sellers who touch stuff up and create your own artwork on it. Yeah, I just can't either, Sue. Mm-mm. I have for fun, like the precious moments. I always make them into demons or something, or just paint them like weird. Because remember that was like a thing on Whatnot a couple years ago. They're going like crazy. Also, oh, I know, it's so crazy. Oh, the caps that say 5 or 10 cents. Really? I'm gonna have to look. I do have a bunch of those. Yeah, thank you, thank you. So we're just running flash sales and chit chatting, actually. So if you guys are looking for anything specific, let me know. I have a bunch of Hello Kitty. Let's see what other Hello Kitty I have. I had some mini Hello Kitties. And I have mini Hello Kitty cards. Oh, here's some Hello Kitty erasers. Oh, I keep flashing myself out of my show. Yeah, that's nuts. I've been seeing a few things in vintage that surprised me. The hen on a nest thing is over, right? I see a lot of imports. I see a lot of people selling hen on a nest as vintage, and it's a import. Dottie's World, what's going on? What's up? How you doing? We're good over here. We're just chilling. I loved, okay, the pictures I sent you were they're so good. I loved it. Yeah, it was so much fun. You guys should follow Tottie's World. He's amazing. I know, hen on a nest. Talking about all the import ones that are on Whatnot that people say, oh, this is vintage, and they don't even know. I watched a girl sell one for $185, and it was a freaking import, and she said it was vintage. And I red chatted her, and I said, FYI, that is not vintage. Just wanted to let you know, because that buyer buys a lot of hen on a nest, and they're going to leave you a bad review. And she banned me from her live. And the buyer wrote me because they know me. They didn't see it. They didn't see it. I wasn't going to do that. Yeah, it's nuts. And how I could tell, it's Temu, yeah, because they on the very top, they tried. I actually bought one just to see. I wanna see because the same one she was selling, because I wanna teach people, show how to tell the difference, and how a couple of them have the mold mark from pulling it off the top. It didn't have that, and it had, like, no mold marks at all, like, even the line going down. So, she just kicked me out. She didn't. But I didn't wanna see, so the buyer wrote me and said, "How do I cancel order?" I didn't tell the buyer, I didn't get involved that way, I just told the seller so they're aware. They knew, they didn't care. Anyway, she sent me a picture, she said, "Dee, I'm reaching out because I bought," she didn't see me in the stream either, I didn't, like, talk. She said, "Dee, I just bought this hen on a nest. I think it might be fake. Can you check and tell me? Because I wanna cancel. How do I do a cancel?" So, I just told her, I it's hard to tell in the picture. But just write the seller, and this is how you do a cancel. And then she just wrote me back like today and said that they accepted her cancellation. So I think the buyer knew they'd get bad. And this buyer buys all the time on the app. You bought a sugar holder jadeite that was brand new, sold as vintage. Oh, you bought the really? And what was it? Timu? It's hard to tell. And on camera, if people aren't showing the item, it's really, yeah. And even vintage people who know their stuff, It's hard to tell on camera if the lighting's bad or they're selling it super fast. It's usually like Temu junk. And if you're selling Temu stuff, you don't have to say it's from Temu. You don't. Just say it's an import. It's a modern piece, right? But still, in the same way, that's a counterfeit. Yeah, it's a counterfeit. Or they like to say hen on a nest inspired. Right. But if it's a remake, like those companies, it's kind of that gray area because you don't know for sure. But like Target had a series of hen on a nest, which are imports. Just say it's an import. You know, import is not vintage. I know because they don't know. And also, people do go to antique shops or, like, um, the little antique malls, and they see it, and maybe somebody's selling it for, $20. They paid 10, and then they mark vintage hen on a nest. So they buy it like that, not knowing. And then they take a picture of Google Lens because they think they hit the jackpot because it's a jadeite one or it's like some rare color. And and they sell them on here. And buyers aren't able to tell because of the lighting and all the different things. So, if you're buying that kind of thing, make sure you check somebody's feedback because they might be selling that stuff and not realizing it. Or they do. I don't know. You want to hope the best for people that they see that. Okay, here's some. Well, people get to say whatever they want. I'm not going to tell people what to say, but it is an import, so they should explain that. Yeah. But like I said, some things like Murano is like a great one that there's a lot of imports on Murano, or they get them at Marshall's and they're like, oh, it's a Murano, but it's not really a Murano because people are not educated and they don't do the extra step to learn how to tell what the true vintage is, Yeah, they don't. And even putting like in your listing, Murano inspired. Yeah, just say art glass. Exactly. Just say art glass if you don't know. Because the true vintage folks, they know. Yeah. Art glass. I like art glasses much better. Yeah. I remember when I started Whatnot and people would put Fenton. Like Fenton, you could pretty much tell it's Fenton, but there are a lot of imports, okay? Imitations, knockoffs, counterfeits, right? It's it's counterfeit. It's literally so they'll put Murano inspired, Fenton inspired. That's a counterfeit because that's their design, and I'm pretty sure they have, own those trademarks on it. Yeah, but I'm just saying what I say. In your show, you can tell people whatever you want. Yeah, so we all have different, right? We all have a different way we want to explain it. So some people, you could say what you said. I could say what I said. All of it, none of it's wrong. It's just to be honest with the buyers so that they have a 100% positive buyer experience. Because if they buy it from you and they find out it and they paid good money and they find out it's not an official item that you claimed it to be, you're not going to get them as a repeat buyer. They're going to go give their money to someone else. And they will. And yeah. I like to disclose as much as I can. If I don't know, I will tell the buyer. Like, I've had vintage looking items, and I've always said, "You know what? I'm gonna say this is more of a modern piece. It is not a vintage item." So just know that if you bid on it or buy it, it is not a vintage item. But I try to only sell stuff that I know what it is, and that's from experience and, knowledge from it. I'm gonna run some of these, 90s cards that I did. They're like affirmation cards. I did the reading of them last week. So these are just a ship. These are just a ship. So those are running. They're kind of fun. They have like an illustration on them. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay. What's your guys' favorite thing to buy on Whatnot? Like for yourself, not to resell, but like for your actual self. I knew it would be hen on a nest. Crystals. There's a lot of really good crystal sellers on here. I like to buy, I don't know, on Whatnot, there's a couple of things. I love to buy blind boxes. I love rip or ship. And I really love your favorite seller isn't active anymore. She's from Texas, but the import fees were worth it. Oh, and she's not on anymore. That's a bummer. Maybe she'll come back. Oh, for your the extra duties. Sue, thank you for your purchase. The cards are fun. I just like will pull one out and just send it to you randomly. We had some pretty good ones last week, but I like to sorry about that. I like to do those sometimes. I had a whole bunch. I sold them all. Like those positivity mindset ones. They're just fun. Yeah, I don't know. For a while there, I was buying a lot of Pokemon cards because it's just fun. I love the whole rip or ship, but I had to be honest, I had thank you, Sue, just to add an extra fun thing, you know? Thank you, thank you. But I was kinda having a to be honest, I had a bad experience with the new Pokemon sellers. I love supporting them. I'd go in and buy and then tip them, and then they'd cancel my order and would pocket the tips and then never come back. They'd come back and change their name. So I just am like, I'm not till I see them build some feedback. And I love supporting new, but I started having that in a lot of categories. And it wasn't just me, some of my friends said the same. I know I wrote her some DMs asking for a large private show because I was going to go all in and source big with them. And she hasn't come back since. That sucks. Well, hopefully they're okay, you know? Yeah, sometimes it's just too much for some, but hopefully you find another connection too. Yeah, yeah, hopefully. You can't see what I'm selling? I'm running flash sales from the Buy It Now. Hello, welcome in. So right below at the bottom is gonna be the item pinned, and then there's going to be a photo and several photos with it. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're running flash sales on items in the bin. If an item is already on flash sale, you can't make an offer on it. But if you're looking for something specific, let me know. Yeah, I'm just basically running the items. And if you're not sure, like what kind of seller I am, take a look at my feedback. I always deliver and I ship. Um, I have a couple of belt buckles in here, but I don't know. They're just belt buckle by themselves. So I could run some of those on flash sale and you could take a look. And all the condition is disclosed in the pictures. Obviously, everything's pre-owned. Nothing's on the belt buckles is nothing is new with tag. But let's see. But no belts. I don't have actually any belts. I have a Denver Deer vintage. This is a vintage belt buckle here. And so I'll run this one for like 40%. This is actually a really nice one. I think I have one or two that are but thank you for asking. So I run it in Flash. I'll leave it pinned. If you click on the image, there's more than one image usually on mine. And you could swipe to the left, click on the image, it'll make it bigger, and then swipe to the left and you could go through the listing. So I'll leave that on for a minute or so. So that's 40% off. Um, you're sure they're active locally, but not on this platform or online right now. Yeah, sometimes people got to take a break. There was a lady I found that did cards. She did single Pokemon cards. She would just pull them and run them. And she was just like real relaxing. It was such a nice stream, but she couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, it was just too much time. Thank you for your purchase, your very first purchase here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you love it. And then here's a Kessler American whiskey. Is this one in the box? Oh yeah, this one is cool. This is a collector series. It is in the box. And then this company has actually made, I believe, belt buckles since 1888. So it has the original packaging. This is not from 1888. This is from 1993. So let me check the flash. So what I have on this one. I have this one at, also I'll run this one at the same 40. So I'll run that one at 40% off. Let me start a flash sale. And then I wish I had some belts. I have a couple others. I have a skull rockabilly one. And then I have, I just have to click on it so I could see. This one's more of a, this one's made in Hong Kong. This is a vintage one too. So let's see what flash sale percentage I have. Yeah, this one I have set at 25% off. That's a cool vintage one. You've been taking a little break this summer, but getting ready to get back in. So you'll receive the item that you purchased, and thank you for your very first purchase with me. I will ship in, tomorrow's Friday. I mean, today is Friday. Yeah, so I'll ship today or tomorrow, actually. I have to go to a funeral today, so I'm just trying to debate if I'm gonna have time to go to the post office after, but I probably will since it's not a ton of items. Here is a rhinestone belt buckle. It does have some missing stones. Okay. It does have a, and it, what does it say on the belt buckle? Let's see. It says star. It's missing. Where is the belt? I think, I don't know. It's somewhere on there. I think there was one missing. Let me see where it is. So the word star is missing on the R, on the like third rhinestone down on the R is where it's missing. So if you can find one, then you could have a cool belt buckle here. So I'll run that at 25% as well. And then I have this rockabilly guitar. I think it has skeleton on it. Oh yeah, it has that rockabilly skeleton head. So let's run that as a flash sale too. And I have that one at 25. I can do 30% on that one actually. So we'll run that. And then that's it for the belt buckles. I believe I ran them all. Oh, I have a 1880 Morgan plated belt buckle. It's unsigned. It's a cutout of the coin, so it's not like the whole coin. But it's only the belt buckle only, and this is a vintage piece as well. So I'll put this one at 40. It is a little bit spendy, so you have to be sure of that one. But the regular price I had it at is 185, so I put it at 111, so not 40% up. And then I think I ran all the buckles. I had over 50 belt buckles in my whatnot, and I have 8 left. That's pretty good. Those have sold out just about. Okay. So no belt. I don't think there is a belt in there. Let's see. Nope, that's it. I have some mugs. Let's run some of these coffee cups. This is a really cool Picasso's uh, coffee cup. Unfortunately, the coffee cups are like almost a pound when you package them. Some go over a pound. So I'm gonna flash sell all the coffee cups that I have. A couple are vintage. This one I don't think it's just a unique artist type mug. Here's one that, they're out of business now, but it's Chuck E. Cheese. It's like a kid-sized mug. It's a tiny little one. This one is actually vintage. So I'll run that as a flash. And then this is like a guy's handyman or gal's handyman tool belt. So I'm gonna run this one as a flash sale. And that one's running. And then this is a Illy mini cappuccino mug. It's a small one, so we'll run that as a flash sale as well. And then here's a vintage cup, so they're a little bit smaller. Um, you can put it's a 4-inch tall vintage. It's got a kitty cat. It's a seasonal one. They are made in Japan, so I'll run that. And then I have a Mimi Ray Dunn mug that is marked Mimi. It's a big one, and it's pink on the inside. It's almost 5 inches. I think it's 4.75 inches tall. And so I will run that at 30% off. So if your name is Mimi or you're a grandma and you go by Mimi, that's a really great mug as well. Oh, this is a fun coffee cup. It is clear. It's the acrylic and it says reel them in. And it actually is made in Japan and it is vintage piece. It's just really fun. But it has like a little scene in the bottom and you can move it around and you'll see it like a fishing type scene. And then we've got a reindeer coffee cup. And then here's some a set of mugs. You get two of them. It's very a scenic kind of. It's speckled stoneware, so you'll get both of them. This is, again, all these mugs are roughly 1 pound or more. Not all of them though. Like some of the mini ones, they go right about 15 ounces. Here's another one. This is the black kitty cat. This is another made in Japan. I'm not sure if it has the Japan. It does have the original Japan sticker. We'll go ahead and run that. And then if you like the Grateful Dead, I think that one's already running. That's this one. Yeah, you probably will have to start over to get your momentum back, but that's how it is. As long as you're consistent, it will do its thing. Here's a Starbucks coffee with a famous diner scene. And I think in the diner it has I originally the piece of art is like James Dean, Marilyn Monroe, maybe Dean Martin sitting at the bar on this one. It's like a rendition of, and so we'll add some more of these Three Stooges coffee cup. Here is a Whataburger promotional coffee cup. This is from 1983. So it's kind of like the milk glass, but it's not a white milk glass. It's that kind of look. And then here's a Ziggy. You guys remember Ziggy, the character? I have a couple of the coffee mugs. These are those acrylic ones with a liner in it. Thermal serve, I think is what they were. Yeah, thermal serve. These were good cups. These have not been used. They're brand new. But I mean, of course, they're new old stock. So I have a few of those I'm running. I guess that's it on the mugs. Look at that. I can't believe it. So do you think we've flash saled? It doesn't tell you how much stuff is flash selling in the buy it now, huh? Let me see. I'm gonna go out and test it. All right, let's see if we can see what else we have in here to flash sale. So I'm gonna just check my show out because I want to see what it looks like in the shop. So I'm gonna click my shop. There's 181 flash sales. 181 flash sales happening in the buy it now right now. I wish that there's another dear whatnot. I wish that you would give us a column how we have auction giveaways, buy it now, sold. Could we get another column that says flash sales for the active flash sales that are started in the show? Thank you so much. That would be wonderful. A wonderful addition. Okay. So I'm going to go back in Flash and see what else there is to add. I've been running all the flashes. So let's see what DVDs I have. So I'm going to be running some of that stuff. So here's some anime, here's different movies on DVD that I'm running right now. YouTube, what's going on? Let's see. What time is it? I'm going to start a YouTube goal. Okay. I'm on day 811, Barb. 811. It's a lot of days, but I'm just going to keep going. So tonight, I'm doing some selling and I'm running flash sales basically for the whole show. You never know what you might need in the buy it now. No, I'm crazy. Thank you. I still kind of sometimes can't believe I've done it, but when you start doing like a 30-day challenge, like go live every day for 30 days, sell for 1 hour, and then rate other shows. Do it for 30 days. No talking. I mean, just regular small talk, but you will see it pick up. And in a month, if your sales haven't like increased, then that means you need to watch your shows and see what you're doing. But the biggest thing is keeping it positive. It's the biggest thing ever. Because people got all the life things happening. They want to go somewhere where they know it's, you know, either fast sailing or positivity, because it does make it different. Let's run some of these. Here's a Donald Duck. This is a lapel pin, and it is vintage with the original card. It is Donald Duck in an airplane. It's 1.5 by 1 inches. I listed it as used, but it's on the original pin. So let's see what else we have in here. Oh, here's a DVD. This is a collectible actual DVD right here. And then here's a DVD, like an anime type thing. Yeah, but once you do the like you create your own like challenge, put your logo and things like that, then what happens is you create some kind of routine. And once you're consistent like that, then your routine can continue and it gets easier. So 811 days is like I don't have to think about it. I just go live. But always have a plan. Always have a plan and go live on whatnot. Because if you don't have a plan and you don't make it happen, you don't have to curate every show, but and have a steady camera so you're not like moving it around. Have it set on some kind of tripod. That's not going to make you trip. It's really important for that because people don't want to get seasick. And just, be aware of all the things. Here's a beautiful bunny on a nest. This is an authentic Fenton product. It's the 95th anniversary of Fenton. It does have that sticker on it. Wait a minute, where'd the item go? Okay, let me pull it back up. I love this piece. TSM 444. What is up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful show. Feel free to promote yourself. TSM 444. The floor is yours. You could pick anywhere on Whatnot. You chose to come over here to the Insomniac Club, so I thank you for that. If you're new to D, that's me. I have been streaming on Whatnot every single day for 811 days. So I've been live on Whatnot every single day since June 1st, 2024. Some of my shows are like seller support type shows, buyer support as well, and selling. So tonight we're running some flash, I should say me, but we're all in this together, right? So we're running all the flash sales in the Buy It Now, and I have a lot of Buy It Now items. Follow me. Thank you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Okay, I'm gonna run this Fenton piece right now. But welcome in. So if you're looking for anything, feel free to search the bin. I have toys, Funko, Pokemon, Hello Kitty, and I sell a lot of vintage decor and estate sale type fine items. So I'm gonna run 25% off on this Fenton. It is an incredible piece. It does respond to black light. It's not typically glowing, but it does have that. It's painted. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So it is signed by Shelley Fenton on the inside of the bunny, on the lid. Okay. It is roughly 5 inches high by 7.25 inches long, and then width is about 5.5. So this item will be in a box. It is gonna ship alone. It's about 5 pounds, and each piece is not like it's not shipped together, but it is it is stacked up. You love it. "Hey, what's up, Ken lady? How you doing?" Yeah, the minis are so much fun. So I'm running a bunch of flash sales right now on glass. I can run some flash sales on the minis. This is a gorgeous hobnail opalescent ashtray, and so I'm gonna run that right now. Why is that not stuck on it? So that one I'm running 25%. I think I've ran all the Fenton that I do have. Yeah, I have. Let's see what we have in vintage, and then we'll run some minis. All right, here is a mini ceramic Victorian gentleman. We'll call him or it. It's not a him, but it's a male figure. I'll run at 40% off. And so that one is about 4 inches tall. I have this vintage lady bell, so she's gonna run. Um, I think I've ran, oh, I have a beautiful pelican. It's made of ironwood. It is unmarked and it is 100% authentic, vintage. It is such a great mid-century piece. I'll run it at 25 percent off. I think this one probably is no, this one ships by itself. Yep. And then I have an Upco USA jack-o'-lantern made in USA. This is an incredible, incredible item. I don't know why it says vase. So I'm gonna fix this real quick. And then it's pre-owned good, but it is by the time it's packaged and everything, it is a 3 to 4 pound item. So it will ship ground advantage. And so we'll get that flash sale running right now. We'll do 25% off. Perfect time for Halloween. I have an L&M porcelain cherub on a shoe. It's one of the little planters. It's vintage. It is matte finish. So we're gonna run that at 25% off. And then I have this like vintage guy. I can't figure it out exactly what it's from, but it is a bronze figure. Some people have said it's brass. Um, but it's sitting on like a barrel is what it looks like. So I'm gonna run that as a flash sale. It is actually a bit heavy. I think it was on top of some kind of antique item, but it's just cool. It's not that big, but it is kind of a different type of item. Here's some vintage marbleized melamine coasters. So you get a set of 4, again, pre-loved. Here's some vintage dog figure. This is the Marilyn Monroe dog. That's what I call it. If you look at the picture, you'll see it. One of the dogs has a little mole on the a little beauty mark where Marilyn did. So let's see what other. I think I've ran all of that vintage. Oh, I have this metal tone brass. It's brass slash metal tone. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that one out because I wanna rephotograph that one. Okay, let's see. Oh, here is a green glaze. It's vintage, but I put vintage or antique because of the way it was molded. It looks like it's pretty old. So I'll run it 30% off, and we're running it. And then here's some green grapes. These are vintage, and I will run them. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I keep hitting the wrong thing. I gotta go back. Did I flash sale all the items? Oh, almost. I have 181. I have 600 to go. I won't be flash selling everything probably, but I have to do a super long show. Okay, let's see what we have in the minis. Minis. So here's some minis. We're gonna run some minis right now, and we'll be running. We'll run the minis at 20% off. Yeah, so we'll run all the mini brands or mini type items. Some are already flash sales, so if you go to where the flash sales are and you type mini, they're probably gonna come up. And I'm just trying to get to them. Oh, here's a Hershey's. Oh, this one's set at that. Okay, we can put 20. I'll just do 20. So that one's running, and then let's see. Oh, there actually is a bunch of them running right now. I know they're so much fun. Let's see. If you're asleep, put a 1 in the chat. I hate that it default is that higher 1. Everybody's awake. I still can't believe I'm drinking coffee. It's not gonna do anything. Sue was asleep. Tina's asleep. Lush, Life, PDX is asleep. A 1 means you're awake. You're asleep. If you're sleeping, put a 1. I know, I could should I go to sleep on my live? Should I try it? You think you guys would report me? I went into this show one time, and it was this guy, and he was running a stream like 24, and he was like anyway, he got banned as a seller, but he was sleeping in his bed. He was kind of famous. No names, but he was, like, sleeping in his bed, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, I thought this wasn't allowed." But he's I guess he's famous, and he's on the internet, there's, like, a love-hate, I think, with the guy. But he was in his bed, and then he took a picture of himself. His person did, and they were using OBS, and they put the picture up like it was live with him holding like, you could tell was sleeping. But then I think he wasn't delivering. I don't really know all the detail or care, but, yeah, you can't do that kinda stream. You know, Whatnot doesn't want people in bed doing stuff because they have channels that do that on different platforms for that. Yeah. Yeah, they still wanna try not to have that, I think. Anyway, I'm running a ton of mini brands. They're perfect for, like, doll houses or little diorama projects that you maybe need to do or your kid needs to do. Yeah, that's what mini brands kinda is good to use. Or if you have the printer antique printer trays, they're really fun to, like, make a little scene in a little square and use them. And I have 10, I have, like, soda, like, this is a root beer one, it's cool. Oh my gosh, this I keep swiping out of here, damn it. I have a mouse that's like a touch screen or like a touch top, and, the control is if I swipe left, it takes me to the last page I was on, and it just gets me. It gets me. Alright, so I gotta remember not to do that. Here's a little Brianna the Bigfoot. This is one of those squish-alongs, they're 1 inch tall, so I'm gonna run that. This is, 15% off. Okay, here is a mini Eggo waffle pancakes. It is so adorable. I actually have it over here. It's a waffle, right? It's a waffle one. So I'm gonna run it as a flash sale. Again, I'm running all the mini brands at 20% because mine, if you buy, usually, you did one in a book? Oh, that's cool. Usually the mini brands, I ship them in a little box, so I can't, like, flash them at nothing because the boxes cost me a little bit, so I wanna make sure I could put some in the bubble mailer, but I prefer to put them in the little boxes. Yeah, it protects them, and it's a fun little way to open them up. So I do 20 off, sometimes I do 10. Yeah, it depends on the item. Okay, here's a bunch of these wacky okay, these are minis, but they're wacky packages, so they're, like, disgusting, right? They're like a garbage pail kids type, so let's run some of those. That damn thing's gonna I never have had it scroll out this much. I kick my own ass is what I'm doing over here. So let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, flash. 3, 2, 1, flash. These I meant to do 25 on them because I want to move them. They're gross, but they're fun. I just have to switch the timers. 3, 2, 1, flash. Is that it? Is that how we should do it? 3, 2, 1, flash. 1, 2, 3, flash. Swipe. 1, 2, 3, flash. There we go. There we go. I'm yelling, aren't I? I'm yelling. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, flash. I hot glued like ribbon on these, and then I made like my own bow, and then I had these hanging off somebody's gift, like some teenage kid. I did that a couple times because they're like gross shit. All right, we're gonna flash sale this one. 3, 2, 1, flash. Here's another one. 3, 2, 1, flash. Last one, wacky packages. 3, 2, 1, flash. Yay. All right, let's do a couple more. Where is this energy coming from, D? D, what are you doing? All right, let's see what we have. Let's see, how many flash sales do we have now? Probably a lot of them stopped. Okay, flash sale. Why isn't it showing me the flash sale? 232 flash sale items remaining. Okay. Let's see what other minis I have in here. I have a lot. Okay, here we go. This is Disney Yoda gift card. It's like a mini novelty kind of thing. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. So if you love Star Wars, 3, 2, 1, flash sale. Here is a Disney Star Wars Power Force Boba Fett. This is going to be a 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, that's quick. Here's another one. If you love Maribel from Disney, this is from Encanto. I'm going to run that one right now. So these are going between 20 and 25%. This is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. This is like a fake mock-up box, but it is an authentic mini brands. Here's Isabel from Encanto. And 3, 2, 1, flash sale. Oh, this is the cutest. This is like an actual, I'm not sure, it's like leather, I think. It is the most cutest little Frozen purse zipper. It's got Anna and Elsa on the cover of it. But this was part of the mini brands. So we'll run that one. And we got to put a timer on it. So it's going as a flash sale. Mini brands credit card machine with a little mini credit card. So again, take a look at the pictures because items are represented in the listing and in the pictures. And then here's a mini brands bookshelf. So these are plastic. I have 10 of them available. They're brand new in the package, but the picture just shows so you know what it looks like. You could actually get a few of them and you don't put the top piece on. You could stack them up and make like a 3 or 4 tall bookshelf. So let me grab those and flash sell them. I think I have 10 available. Okay, here that is. So flash sale right there. What is that? 15% off. There we go. So what is everybody doing today? It's 1:37. We're gonna go till 2 a.m. Let's see. Can we flash sell a few more items? Can we sell a few more items is the question. 3, 2, 1, flash sale. I like the 3, 2, 1. It always makes me laugh. Tiki Trish. Trish the dish. You can't sleep. I'm falling asleep on my live. We're doing a silent stream right now. See, I'm drinking coffee and I'm not tired. I mean, I am tired. When I go to bed, I'll be like, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I can't really complain. And if I do, who the hell's listening? We all got our own shit, you know? It's been hot. It's been hot, huh? It's been ridiculous. Yeah, me. You're listening. All right. I know. I'm like, oh my gosh. It was 101 today, I think. I don't even know, but it was bad air quality and everything. Took my daughter to college today. Crazy, huh? Yeah. It's gonna be 96 today. But for the next Wednesday next week, it's gonna jump back up to 100. To me, 95 to 100 is the same shit. Yes. Cletus. I know. It's gonna get hot. But it hasn't. We usually get hotter. So that means all through October, November, it's gonna be hot. Oh shit. No way. Oh, that's the worst. I'm sorry. I know, 'cause it's even hotter in the car. Ugh. No fun right there. No way, really? I mean, you're not that far from me. Mine says 96. Yuck. For today. I haven't seen that. Cletus McBob. Is it gonna be hot for you too? Yeah, are you in Oklahoma? Okay, I have been hearing about that. I mixed it up. I read Tiki Trish. Yeah, well, she starts next week, but I took her today just to do we didn't make it to orientation. We had something going on the same day. So I gave her my own tour because I'm a very good college tour guide. Very good. And it was nice because nobody was there. So we got all the stuff, got some merch. She was excited. She was kinda nervous, like, to be real, and that's normal, but she was pretty excited. But I can't believe it's that hot. I read that let's see what other cities I have. Oh, it's gonna be 94 where the funeral is. What? Let me see the time. Is it gonna show me the time? It's gonna be 88, so it's gonna be, like, 92 degrees, and the funeral's outside. I wish that the kids woulda listened to me because I said, "You should have it indoors because there's a lot of older people." Yeah, and they have a hard time walking on the grass. Yeah, I'm really excited for her. She's gonna be local, but, in a couple years, she'll just transfer, but she won't be as local, but she'll be kinda local. Yeah, I'm stoked for her. Here's a, My Little Pony, My Little Pony. Oh, one of my lifelong friends, passed away, and I knew him, like, for 40 years, maybe 42 years. I used to babysit his kids, and he was just an old family friend, but he passed away, at the beginning of the month, and so his funeral's tomorrow, and, I'm just not 100% sure I'm gonna make it because it's at 11 a.m. and it's a hour drive, and it's a Friday. I really, really wanna go. I feel bad. I'm not gonna if I go, I'm not gonna go to the after thing, but I have to, I feel bad. I kinda feel a little guilty if I don't go, but the kids aren't like that, but I do wanna see everybody. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, and, it's crazy, it makes you think, like, I saw at my mom's funeral, I remember that he came up to me because he was kinda like a second dad, like, just such a nice man, very easygoing, very laid back. I think I only saw him get pissed off, like, twice because I was always at their house as a teen and very welcoming, And, when my mom died and we had my mom's funeral and he came to the services on that day, um I remember getting a hug from him, but it wasn't like a regular hug. It was like a really nice hug. I didn't think it would be the last time I'd get a hug from him. I saw him, like, driving and talked to him for a minute a few weeks back, but that was it. It just goes to show you, you never know. You never know. Tell the people that you care about them, that you love them and care about them. Yeah. But I mean, I'm okay. He's not suffering or struggling. He had cancer, and, but I hadn't, I mean, I did see him a few times in that since my mom's funeral last August. Um, that just goes so fast, you know? Thank you. Yeah. So, and I mean, I, like, hung out at their house. They were, like, always so cool, and she died about 15 years ago this year, and she was just like having like, an older sister, not really like a parent, even though she wouldn't tell me what to do, but she died about 15 years ago, kinda young. She had some problems, and then, he was, uh I don't know, he just seemed like I remember, like, babysitting his kids and watching him build his house, and now he'll be gone, and he'll be missed from that street of ours. I don't live on that street anymore, but, like, it was my mom's street, and he was just such a nice man. I don't think I've met anybody that nice and, like, just so easygoing. Yeah. So my thoughts are with the kids. The kids are grown up, though, the daughter's, like, 41, the son's, like, I think he's 39. I have to think. Oh, he'll be 40. He'll be 40 next year. No way. He's like my little baby. Because I met them when I was, like, 10 or 11. Yeah, but, that's that part of life. That's that part of life. The older you get, you start seeing more of that. He's same age as you? No, not at all. He was 81. Yeah, he was actually 81 years old. He just had a birthday. But I knew him since I was, like, 10 or 11. No, the son? Oh, the son is, yeah. 87, right? I haven't seen him in a long time, but he's like my little baby. Yeah, because my nephew and him are about the same age. I think the other well, I say he's a little boy, but he's not. He's a grown man. He is, born, like, the end of the year, November. My nephew's, like, December, and they're both born in the same year. So 87, yeah. I can't believe it. You babies, you. That was 40 years ago almost. Yeah, so they'll be 39 this year, and then next year's big 40. That's just crazy. That makes me kill it, and I feel old. It makes me kind of feel old because it seems like they were just all born and they're little, but that's how it is. Time just is a thief. Time is such a thief. I'm sure any of you that have gotten older, whether you're 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, right? Even 95. I'm sure it seems like yesterday that you're a teeny bopper. I'm sure of it. No way. The big 40 next week. 40 was great. 50 was even better. Because I said this last night, I'll say it again. When I turned 50, it was the I don't really give a fuck stage. I don't give a fuck if I offend you. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. It doesn't matter because we worry about so much dumb stuff our whole life and we waste so much precious time worrying about it that we should focus on ourselves first. Focus on ourselves first. And you have to mess up before you realize it. 60 is even better. Yeah, Sue. Yeah, my filters left about 42. They left at 42. I didn't care. Doesn't mean I don't care, like, but I really don't think about it. I just don't think about it. On certain things. On other things, my empathy level is sucks. It sucks. I feel everything because I'm a Pisces as well. But I've learned to turn that off. That's a really hard thing to do. "You're gonna be 59? No way." Alright, see? She'll find out. Yeah, it's so weird, and now I'm at this real weird phase too, that I don't wanna even own any shit. I'm done with my collection, so I attacked my shed that day, and I was on a mission. I just wanna own what I need. So, do I need 400 cameras? No. but I do like them. I do use about 20 different 25 because then I don't know if I'm gonna do some kind of printmaking. Like, the other day, I have this cool, like, Polaroid printer, and it takes the vintage film in it, so I could, put in a memory card. It's not the one where I could put my phone on it, but it's a memory card one, and I could print, like so I was like, I need to make more art. I need to make more art." So I just ordered some Polaroid film because I wanna do these pictures of my parents, and they're required 9 Polaroid pictures, and then it's a portrait, and then I'm gonna frame that. So I wanna do that. It's kinda big, but or maybe I'll do it of my kids. Yeah. There's a Polaroid Lab, I have that too, and then I could put the film in it, and it's what, 9 pictures, I think, in one? I buy, sell. Only have maybe 10 vintage Christmas pieces. No way, Sue. No way, no way. It's fun, yeah, and that lab thing's like $180, but I bought it at a thrift shop for, maybe 20 bucks, if that. The other day, I said to myself, because I love Polaroid cameras, I have quite a bit. I have at least 30 different Polaroid cameras because I love that. I use them for work, though. So if I go on, like, a photo shoot, I always take a few Polaroids of the person, so I keep one in my file, right? Especially with wardrobe change. 'Cause it's instant, it's right there, I don't have to go print it, I just do it like that, and then I always give them a couple of them. So I usually shoot, like, a box or 2 boxes, it just depends what I'm taking a picture of. That's when I was doing portraits. Now that I don't do portraits as much, I'm not carrying that in my bag always. You're done. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I know you're sure. Yeah, because you know what the thing is? A lot of the things we hold that I think a lot of people just even, like, reading and doing okay, I will. I will. Oh, let's pull your card right now, Sue. Let me pull your card out before I forget. Right here. You want me to read it to you? You want me to read it? Hey, you want me to turn my camera on and do it? I can. Let's see. Hold on, I have to think for a minute. Also, does the memory forget? Does the memory get worse? I feel like I used to be it's gone. Okay. I know my kids tell me that, "Mom, you repeated yourself a lot," and I said, "Just wait till I get older, it gets worse," and they're teenagers. Yeah, I think the menopause thing really fucked that up. Oof. Oh, I turned my camera off. Okay, hang on. I have to plug it back in because it runs a little bit hot, so get prepared, okay? Because it's gonna get bright in here. Not too bright, actually. Gone. Let me pull these up if anybody else wants to get one. They are 90s fun little read cards. Affirmations, I should say. Some of them are kinda weird, I don't so I'll pin it if anybody wants, and then, if you buy one, then I'll pull one and I'll put your name on it. So, we could put a different light over here, hold on. I think I'm really zoomed in, right? Or is it okay? No, I think it's my OBS. Okay, hold on. Oh, do I have nail polish over here? Oh, yeah, my nails are real bad. It's good. Okay, cool. See, my nails are really bad. I was picking them off. I don't I meant to do that. I forgot to strip it. Okay. So I did this like fun the other day. So basically, it's there's not a wrong way to use the cards or anything. It just says turn the cards face down on a table or whatever and mix them up. So I tried my shuffling. Okay. I tried my shuffling. Don't look at the nails. No, I don't care. Look at them if you want. So watch out, Vegas. Watch out, Vegas. Watch out. Okay. And they're just fun. All right, Sue. Pick a number 1 to 4. Yeah, they don't glide as nice as 3. Okay. So I've been just doing it like funny. So I make 3 stacks that are similar in height, right? They might be off a little bit. You picked number 3. So it could be 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at you, little AI. I hate this camera. Does that. Okay, please hold. You're interrupting me. I don't know why it zoomed if I do this. It zooms, huh? Oh, that was weird. 1, 2, 3. They just randomly did that. Okay. Then it'll stop. I don't want it to zoom. There we go. See, I have a little bit. I can move it. 3. Okay. It's not your turn yet, Allie. You gotta buy one. So it could be 1, 2, 3, right or left. So I did that, and now I'll flip over the card. Are you ready? I don't know what it's gonna tell us. You're so fascinating. Arsenio, Montel, Sally, Jesse, Ricky, and Jerry would fight for the chance to interview you. I love that. I love that. Sue, that's your card. You got that one. Hey, is that a flashback from the 90s or what? Sally, Jesse, Raphael. Remember her show? Ricky Lake. It's so cute, huh? I love the art. Yeah. So if you want to get one, they're pinned, you guys, and then I'll read it to you. And then I'll send it. It says chat. We should change it. It should say Chad. Sue, that's coming to you. Thank you so much. Let me get I'm trying to see where my little posties are. Oh, they're under here. Yeah, for real, huh? Some of them are like a funny. The red glasses. She was on like TikTok one day. Yeah. She looks the same. Just, a little bit older. Sue, that's coming to you. Thank you so much. I know, I love them. Whoa. Yeah. She looks pretty good. I mean, you see people as who they are, and when they're on camera, they're not really looking the same. They have literally almost perfect makeup because they have great makeup artists. So when you see somebody out of costume and wardrobe, they look totally different. Good night, Jen. Have a good night. You need to look her up. Her face is the same, just you know, she does her own makeup, so it's not going to be stage type makeup. It's just reality. Yep. Imagine that. You age, you look different than you do on TV. Listen, man, hasn't been on TV for probably 30 years. 30 whole years. Isn't that wild? That's a long time, 30. Yep. Yeah, look her up. I want to say she's on TikTok. I don't know if it's like her account, but there's tons of TikToks that people have made with her, I want to say. So red light on those right now. I'm gonna run some more. What's up, Bree? How you doing? Yeah, I'm a 1998 baby. How dare this be here? I'm offended. Oh, you know what? Thanks a lot. How are you? I know. I won an 80s one. I had an 80s one I sold on Whatnot. It was so much. She's 91? No way. She does look, she's just gotten older. I didn't think she was 91. I did not know. Wow. I didn't know that. That's amazing. She does look good. Yeah, I didn't know she was 91. Wow, I didn't even think about it. So she was 5 years older than my mom. I'm doing good, thank you. Long night with the kids. Oh yeah, the kids will do that. Yeah. I know. I can't believe it. 91. What a life. You better call. Yeah. You know who I always loved is Shirley MacLaine. I'm gonna turn this light off, but if anybody wants, let me know. It'll still be on, but not as bright. Um, wait. Shirley MacLaine, I loved, and I saw a video of her the other day. Is she like 96? She looks so good, and I don't think she had plastic surgery or anything. If she did, so what? I don't care, but um, she's in her 90s too. And her brother is Warren Beatty, if you guys didn't know that. Some people probably don't even know who he is. Um, he's married to Annette Bening, and he's a recluse. He doesn't leave his house. Yeah, I don't know how old he is, but he dated like a lot of women in Hollywood. Yeah, he was like the playa back in the day. He was a very handsome guy and liked by the ladies. Yeah, you better get the interview. But Shirley MacLaine just did an interview the other day, and I thought, wow, what a gift. I don't know. Maybe she is 95. I don't let's see. She's 92. Wow. 92 years old, young. I seen her once in Brentwood. She was going to Minnesota Farms. That was like that was like 20 years ago, but she looked good. I didn't go up to her or nothing. Just what for? Yeah. There's a couple of people who I was shocked to see their age. Like it's just a number, but they don't look the age. They look so good. Like Carol Burnett too is another one. She's in her 90s. Yeah. Good genetics and money. That's what probably keeps them going. Have the right doctors, right chefs. Yeah, all those. Like Sophia Loren, 91, Carol Burnett, 93. Clint Eastwood, he's 96 years old. Wow. Dick Van Dyke too. He's 100, right? Yeah, he turned 100. Dick Van Dyke. Um, what's the other guy's name? He's like 100 too. Mel Brooks. He does have a young wife. My friend went to his 100th birthday party. Yeah, she went to his party. She said, "You want to talk about a lot of energy?" She said, "Yeah." Her husband works. I don't know, one of his production companies. She's young, but I think his wife is 60 or 70. Maybe I don't think she's that young. Let's see. Let's see how old his wife is. Oh, she's 46 years younger. So she is a lot younger. I thought she was I didn't realize she's that young. She's way younger than I thought. She's born in 71. Huge gap. Gross. Yeah. I don't know. I guess if you really love, it seems like they were really in love. It doesn't matter, but whatever. That's crazy. I thought she was in her 60s. Oh my gosh. So she's 55ish. I had no clue. So she's younger than his kids. She's younger than most of his kids. Actually, I think she's younger than all of his kids. Wow. I really did think that I really did think she was 60ish. Somebody else Some other guy just got married and his wife's really young too. Uh, I'm looking it up because I just saw it and I had no clue. I had no clue the guy was the age it said. Yeah, he was kind of a popular guy in the 90s. I just can't remember. He probably does have grandkids her age, yeah. I can't remember the guy's name. Young, handsome guy, dark hair. I'm looking it up because I saw him and I said, "No way, he's in his 60s." He's still I mean, to me, I feel like he's so young, but his wife was real young, like 20 something. I just can't remember. Oh, only 14 years? Okay. I really did think she was 60 something. I can't remember the guy's name. They were interviewed on the red carpet. I can it's not like he's like that. I don't really remember his I know his face. I just can't think of his name. It's not like Luke Wilson, but someone like that era that, you know, because I think he's 60 or close to 60. Or maybe not. His wife was young, like 22. No, not him. His I he's but I think the guy's like around that era. And I don't think I just can't think of the guy's name. Maybe it is. Maybe it'll come up. I just can't think of who it was I saw. So I saw 2 guys. I was like, "Wait, he married a young girl." No, because Luke Wilson's like my age, but he's that same goofy acting kinda thing. Can't remember. Must not be important, so Keanu Reeves. I'm just still blown away at Dick Van Dyke's wife. I didn't know she was that young. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're happy, that's all that matters, I suppose. I mean, it's not my business. It's interesting, though. I think she's real close to his age, though. I don't know if it's his wife, though. I think it's his girlfriend. They're cute together, though. I've seen, like, some red carpet stuff. She's an artist. Yeah, I think Alexis or I don't know what her name is. Yeah, Alexandra Grant. She's some kinda artist. Is she older? Oh, did they get married? Or is that AI? Probably fake. I don't know why they people have to post. He's 61. Yeah, he's 61. She's 53. She's younger. He's he's the cougar in it. Yeah, she's born 73. But she's an artist, I think. Yeah, she's an artist. Yeah, he's 61. Yeah, she's you think so? Oh, he's Canadian, that's right. Yeah, he's born in 1964. He's 61. He's Canadian too. Crazy. Wow. I didn't think he was 61, but I mean, I'm 52. It would make sense being about 10 years older. Wow, interesting. I wish I remembered the guy because I was oh, you thought he was in the 40s? No, he's been around a long time. He's been acting since, I mean, I was a teenager. He's done a lot of stuff. I've not ever really been a fan of his. Maybe Bill and Ted's was alright, but I just mid-range actor to me. Yeah. But apparently he's a really nice guy. He came to my husband's work years ago, and he saw him. But he was nice, very easygoing. Yeah, I don't remember the other guy. I wish I knew. I think the picture that shows I seen it, it shows Keanu Reeves got married. Um, yeah, they didn't get married. It's like AI. It's just a trip sometimes. Hey, you guys remember Columbia House? You know, you would get like 13 cassettes for 1 penny. They finally went out of business. I thought they were out of business already for a long time. Anybody else? Just me. I really thought Columbia House was already out of business for the last. Look up Robert De Niro. He has a younger wife too. He's 80 something. Let's see. And he just became a father again. He has like a 3-year-old. Let's see. Robert De Niro he's 83? Yeah, he had a kid at 80. I like De Niro. I actually like him a lot. Um, he was born 43. And then he has I think he has about 7 kids. And he doesn't have a wife. He has a partner, and she is been in one movie. It doesn't say how old she is, but they're about 35 years apart. Yeah. So basically, Robert De Niro could still get it up. Good for him. I think he has 2 kids with her, maybe 1. Cute, cute. Yeah. I mean, people have kids, as they're older. The bummer is, you don't live forever. So your kid may only know you for like, a few years, unless he could live to be over 100. You never know. But even then, the kid misses out on their parent. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Crazy, huh? 83 and he has a 3-year-old. But I think maybe he has a lot of patience for it. When you're young, you don't have the set of patience like you should. I was seeing if he had 2. I feel like he has an I don't know, like an 8-year-old or something too. He became a new dad at 79. Kid number 7 with Tiffany Chen. 7 kids, like almost a Brady Bunch. It sounds like it's raining. It sounds like it's raining outside. Oh, it does. It's not. Let me see. Oh, it's not even cold out there. Can you guys hear me? Oh, but the sky is gorgeous. It's a little cloudy and not with a chance of meatballs. You guys can hear me? Put a 2 if you can hear me. I had to change. I had to get up. Yeah, 'cause we're gonna raid soon. 2. It's nice out there, but it's not. It's not that cool. It's not that cool. Yeah, it's a little cloudy, but it's blue skies. That's the part that's nice. What time is it? 2:13. I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I know. It was here too. So let me look on whatnot because I think I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid. I have flash saled about a third of my bin, 1/3 of the bin. So the item, if you're on the computer, you could still shop, but a third of the items are flash selling. Not bad. Not bad. Um, oh, why not change something? That's interesting. Oh yeah. All right, friends. I think we're gonna call it a night or morning, whatever you want to call that. I'm gonna raid out. So I thank you for being here, hanging out. Hope you have a great day. And I'm gonna set up the flag. The oh shit, it won't do it. Right, forgot. Good night, everybody. Cher has a young boyfriend. Have you looked at Cher? She's she's looking pretty damn good. She's looking pretty good. And she said, and I quote, she should have been more of a slut when she was younger. She did say that. I love her attitude. She wished she would have been a little crazier. All right, everybody. I hope you have a really good day or night and get some rest. Take care of yourself. Sweet dreams. Good night. Thank you for being here. Yeah. The bottom line is it doesn't matter what age you are, just be happy because we're here by luck, right? We're born in this interesting time zone, this timeline. Let's check out. This one is called. Trying to find a different stream I've been in. Oh, this is interesting. Except it's in Australia. A lot of card people are on right now. Sue, have a great weekend yourself. Thank you so much. What's GB? Great Britain. Great Britain. So it tells you what country they're from. Great Britain, US. All right, let's go check this one out. Just something different. This is all squishy toys. So let's check them out. Squishy Nest. What a cute name. So new squishies in every stream. I don't know the seller, right? If you guys love what you see, bookmark. I will see you guys